what's going on? It's Kyle Watts. Welcome back to the channel. So as a YouTuber, a videographer, a photographer, I spend countless hours sitting at this desk, whether I'm editing videos and photos, grading footage, pretty much just staring at timelines way longer than I probably should. And if you're anything like me, you probably know how important it is to have a chair that actually supports you, not just one that leaves your back screaming by the end of the day. And that's why today we're going to take a look at this brand new ergonomic chair from OdinLake. This is the OdinLake O3 butterfly chair. This one also has the optional footrest, which is pretty sweet. So this chair is promising comfort, adjustability, and solid support so I can sit at this desk for hours editing videos and photos. So we're also going to take a look at all the cool features that make this chair quite a bit different than some of the other chairs out there. And I'm going to show you why I think this chair is going to be very good for sitting at this desk for long hours. So right now I already assembled this chair, but let me show you all the pieces that went into building this chair and putting it together. So one of the most obvious things with this chair right away that you're going to notice is it has this very shiny, polished metal frame on the back. This is literally the entire support structure of the entire chair. It's very heavy duty, it's very durable, and it's going to lay the foundation for the rest of the chair. So looking at the back here, you'll notice also that the entire frame and mesh system sits on top of that metal. So this thing is going to be structurally very sound as you're sitting in it. And that's one thing that's going to be very important, is you don't want a chair to eventually sag, wear out, throw away. I've had a couple of those already in the studio that literally after about 3 months, it was a garbage chair. This chair is going to last quite a long time because it's very rigid, but yet it's still very comfortable because of how the mesh system sits on it. So taking a closer look at the bottom of the chair here, you'll notice that it has a mesh material. What's really nice about this mesh is that it's really breathable. You're not going to get hot like you are on like leather or other canvas material, and it's actually going to form pretty well to your body, so you're not going to get uncomfortable with it. Looking off to the side, you're going to have your lever right here. This is going to move the chair in and out, so you can really dial in your sitting position compared to the lumbar. Now, speaking about the lumbar, this chair has a serious lumbar to it. If you look at the side profile, you'll see right away, this sticks out quite a bit. So what's nice about that mesh is because it's real springy and bouncy, it's going to form quite well. But this chair has some unbelievable support to it when you're sitting in it. Because honestly, having that lumbar support there is going to be the reason why your back isn't going to hurt at the end of the day. It's really supporting the bottom of your back, which is literally the most important part about sitting in a chair for long periods of time. So up top here, you're going to see that you have 2 different sections sitting on the frame. This is going to have a little bit of spring on each side, so it's going to be very comfortable. And then on top here, we have a headrest, which is also adjustable. So all you have to do is put it in there, set the screw. You can move it up or down, and you can also tilt it back and forth, so you can really dial it into how you want it. So looking at the armrests here, these have lots of adjustability with the lever on the side. You can actually turn them out each way. You can pull it in. There's lots of adjustment to this armrest. But my favorite feature right here is this lever, and this is actually going to control your up and down with this chair. Now that's one of the coolest parts about this chair, is the ability to just adjust your chair from the handles. So on this side of the chair, you have another lever. This one works a little bit differently. When you pull it up, it unlocks the chair. So now I can recline all the way at 135 degrees. And if you pull it back down again, now it's going to lock that setting so I really can't move the chair. And to unlock it, you just pull it down again, and then you can bring it back in position. So this allows the chair to stop in any position, so all I have to do is find the position I want to be in, pull that lever, and now it's locked. Now that chair is going to be firmly sitting the way I want it to. So if you're looking at actually getting the optional footrest with this chair, this is really cool because it does hide away quite well in the chair. All you have to do is pull it out, and then if you flip the switch, now it allows it to come up, and you can get it to exactly the spot you want it. To put it back down, you just flip that back, and then it clicks back in and puts away. So it stores away really nicely, and that's really cool as well. So one of the things I'm noticing about this chair is that the swivel on this chair is incredibly smooth. It spins for days. If I just want to sit here and spin, it'll just keep going. I'm not going to do that because I'm going to probably throw up if I keep spinning, but it's very smooth. This chair doesn't make a lot of noises. That was my other problem with some of my other chairs, is you move around and they creak, they click. It was super annoying. This chair is very quiet, it's very comfortable, and it's very smooth. So if you have hardwood floors, this chair is going to roll around quite well on there. These wheels are very exceptional. They sit also on that polished metal base. But if you have carpeted floors like this one, they do kind of get a little stuck in there and it's a little harder to move around. I would probably recommend, if you have carpeted floors, taking a look at like the rollerblade wheel, like add-ons you can get, not probably from this company, but you can definitely find them online. They're still going to be universal wheels. That'll help maybe roll around better on carpet, which is something I'm probably going to replace on this chair itself. But the one thing I've been kind of wondering about is what this thing right here is. And I'm kind of looking at it, it kind of looks like a hanger to me, especially with this right here. So if you have like a sport coat or like a jacket, especially jackets that have those little like tabs on the thing. So I'm pretty sure it's so you can actually just hook your jacket right here on that. Or even if you have a sport coat, you can put it over there and it acts like a hanger. So you can put your jacket or your sport coat on the back of this chair and not have to sit in it and like get it all wrinkled. That's a pretty cool feature, I think, as long as that's what it's actually intended for. But if it isn't, it still works good, so you can use it for that. So if you're wondering about the price on this chair normally comes in at $999. I know that sounds like a lot, but this is a very premium chair that's gonna last you probably like 15 years. In fact, they actually say the mesh on this chair is good for up to 15 years. So it's going to last you quite a long time. Now there is like a warranty that's like 1 to 3 years, depending on where you get the chair and what region you're from. So if you do have any initial problems with the chair, it is gonna be a warranted item. I do wish that warranty was longer for the price you're paying, but you are buying a premium product that is going to serve you a very good purpose, especially if you're someone like me who's sitting at your desk for, up to 12 hours a day doing like editing photos where you're constantly doing this. But if you do go check out OdinLake right now, there is a sale going on for $150 off. So that chair is now going to be $849. Otherwise it's $929 if you want the footrest as well. That's going to be your $150 off sale. Now this company does have sales throughout the year often. So if you didn't get it right away in the fall, just check out their site during like typical sale seasons. You'll see it probably going on sale again. Let me just make that clear one more time. You are buying a premium chair that is going to last you a long time. And it's very important if you're someone like me who sits at a desk for 12 hours at a time, where you want to have very good support so you don't destroy your back. This is why this chair is going to be a very good choice for you. So one of the problems I had with my previous chair, which was like a Costco chair, is that it didn't really have good support. And I found myself leaning in all the time to like stare at my computer. So I wasn't even using the backrest of the chair. So of course my back would just fail after about 3 hours. I'd have to stand up, I'd have to walk around. Sometimes I would just not come back to my project because I just wanted to go lay down. Being that I need to sit here in front of my computer for a long day, I'm really glad I have a new chair like this, because it's going to help me be able to not kill my back throughout the day and be able to get my projects actually done. Now I do want to mention that OdinLake did send me this chair. I'm not being paid for this video. They're not even going to get to see this video before I post it. So these are my own opinions. I have had this chair now for about 45 days. So I have actually been using it for quite a while. And I gotta say, it actually has been very nice not having to destroy my back on a weekly basis, sitting in front of my computer all day long. All right, so if you guys have any questions about this chair, please leave me a comment down below. I'll try to answer anything I can. And I can also reach out to OdinLake for you guys if there's any questions that I don't know. But if this video has been a help, please hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you want to follow along to other like camera reviews, photography, videography stuff. And as always, guys, we'll catch you on the next one. Later.